All right, what's good? All right, so yo, the cut's coming on great, you know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying it right now. So anyways, today, shoulders, some triceps, maybe some biceps. So we're starting off with some band work to hit the tricep and to hit our lateral delts, all right? So I like utilizing bands every once in a while because of the constant tension aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? It forces you to be disciplined, so you guys can just do regular overhead extension here, but for me, I'm doing some, using a heavy band, and I'm doing some overhead extension here. So that's what we're doing right here. So we're done with that. So on there, I got a 30-pound kettlebell with 30.8, and then a 45-pound kettlebell. All right, so now we're going, again, I like to superset my lateral, some sort of, I like to do right after I hit my delts as a whole, or my lateral delts, or I like to combine that with some kind of something like overhead tricep variation, the bicep long head of the tricep, or if I hit my lateral delts, I like to do some kind of tricep variation. Like I said, for me, it really helps me to get that bicep tricep tie in. So anyways, same idea here. We're just grabbing this. Same thing, kettlebell, lateral raises. This really burns. So make sure it's even on each side, and then we're just gonna raise. Burns even more because of that constant tension from the band, because the band is also oscillating, so it really adds extra loads to the weight. So even though it's this is 26.4 pounds, right? So at each different segments of the movement, it's actually, the weight is actually increasing because it's bouncing, because it's oscillating. So it ends up being more than 26 pounds. So it takes that tension to a whole nother level. Yeah, man, I really like this combination here. I'm gonna do one more set, then we're gonna get into some seated dumbbell press, and I'm gonna superset that with dumbbell shrugs. Which I rarely do shrugs, man, but every once in a while, if you really wanna get that cap on the shoulder, it's great to kind of add them in as a part of a superset. Stuff. Okay, no. Whew, gassed. If my grip holds up, the goal here is to go straight from, see your shoulder press here, into some shrugs. If my grip holds up. But we'll see. We're just doing 3 sets here. Whew. a second. Whew, this combo is crazy. See if we can squeeze out 10 reps this time. Maybe not. I hate being in such a kilo deficit right now. Whew. Damn. Damn. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, one last set, and then we'll get back into our tricep. We're gonna do a tricep superset, both overhead variations. Trying to demolish that long head of the tricep, really chasing that 3D look in my shoulders and my rear delts. So if I want to do that, obviously as I reduce my body fat, I also need to really emphasize that long head of the tricep to really help with that cut, that separation between my triceps and my lateral delts. Because it helps kind of tie everything together to really separate that shoulder, all three heads of the shoulders properly. I'm tired right now. Yo. Fasted workouts, man, you gotta love them. Damn. Whew. All right, yo, we're about to cook up a little tricep. All right, we're gonna do an overhead rope extension. And we'll superset that bad boy with my banded upright rows. And then to really cap that off, we're gonna smash some shrugs. Again, I usually don't do shrugs, but when I do shrugs, I really just go ham with it because I do it very rarely because my traps are already so developed. But I find that when I'm trying to hit my shoulders and I superset it with some shrugs, it really does help to give me that round, full look that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyways, so we're maxing this machine out because, you know, it's that time. We can max this out now. Oof. 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 Ugh. That made me a little bit dizzy. And this is gonna be tough, like I said, because the way it's oscillating, it makes these extra challenging. That's it. You don't need much with these because the tension is so constant, and because again, because of the weight, due to the weight oscillating, and the load is 45 pounds, but the load can vary between extra 10 to 20 pounds because of the weight, because of the oscillating. You don't need a lot of reps to get the full benefits from these right here. Like just a 5 reps and my shoulders just lock the hell up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's deadly. All right, let's shrug it out. Let's hit this last set here. Your boy's fried. Okay. Let's go. Oh. I'm tired. I can't go no more. Ugh. Okay. All right. Let's hit some bent over rope extension to kind of hit the tricep as a whole. Just gonna get 20 reps here. Just really just burn out. One more set, 20. We're gonna get there. We're gonna use rest pause as much as we need to get to 20. That's 10. That's even good. All right, home stretch to my last set, then I'm gonna do some ab work. From ab work, I'm just gonna do 3 times 45 seconds, hollow holds, and then that's it. And tomorrow, we on the track, so I'm not doing any cardio today. I need to make sure I'm recovered for it, because tomorrow it's gonna be a hard speed workout at the track. All right, that's it, y'all. Catch you up tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do some chest work, and then tomorrow's chest and arms tomorrow. Again, we're gonna hit triceps, we're gonna do more biceps. Yeah.